Check 1, 2, check, check, check. This is the matchup that everybody was hoping for in the Saskatchewan Male U18 AAA Hockey League playoffs, and now they have it as the league final gets underway today in Regina. Warriors and Regina Pat Canadians square off here at the Cooperators Arena for Game 1 of this best-of-5 league final series. The winner will go to the West Regional Championship in Kenora, Ontario, which will go on from April 3rd to 6th. My name is JD Houghton here inside the Cooperators Arena to bring you all of today's action of this highly contested 1v2 matchup. These were the top two teams in the regular season, and they now will face off in the league final here on a Sunday afternoon in the Queen City. Regina finished first ahead of Moose Jaw, and their playoffs, they swept the Prince Albert Mintos 3-0 in the first round. A few close games there. And then they were able to win in 4 games against the Saskatoon Blazers in round 2. And they booked their ticket last week to this final. Warriors, on the other hand, have battled through the first 2 rounds. They were able to take down Estevan in Game 5 in round 1, being down 2-1 in that series. And then were able to take down Swift Current in Game 5 on Friday night, being down 2-0 in that series, completing the reverse sweep of the Legionnaires. So they've played, this is their 11th playoff game so far. And a little bit more maybe battle-tested, having to face adversity multiple times. They're 5-0 in elimination games in these playoffs. And they were able to take down Swift Current 6-2 on home ice in front of probably, I want to say, close to 2,000 fans at the the Temple Garden Center. And so Game 1's here today, and then Tuesday, Game 2 will happen in Assiniboia, the Southland Co-op Center. And that's a 7 o'clock puck drop in Assiniboia. Then Game 3 will be back here in Regina on Thursday night. That's a 7:30 puck drop. And then if needed, Game 4 will be on Saturday night back at the Southland Co-op Center. That is a 7:30 puck drop. And then Game 5, if needed, will be on Monday, March 31st here at the Cooperators Arena. That is a 6:30 puck drop. And we are about 3 minutes away from puck drop here at the Cooperators Arena. Sold out crowd. Standing room only. I think they might have actually sold out. I'm not 100% sure. But every seat is taken inside this arena. Refs are on the ice now. And this is the fullest. This is my 3rd year with the team. 3rd year coming to Regina, and this is the fullest I've seen this barn. So everybody, Moose Jaw fans, Regina fans, maybe not even hockey fans, are here inside the Cooperators Arena here today. Now let's get to your starting lineups, brought to you by South Country Equipment. We'll start with the Regina Pat Canadians. At center will be number 19, Maddox Schultz, leads the playoffs with 17 points in 7 games. He has been great for Regina. And on his wings will be number 26, Ryan Omer, and number 13, Chase Surkamp. And on defense will be number 5, Dane Mansway, and number 23, Eli Johnson. And starting in net will be Taylor Tabashny. It comes in with a 5-1 record, 1 shutout, 2.01 goals against average, and a .929 save percentage. And now your South Country Equipment starting lineup for your Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors. Brendan Brown, 5 goals in that second round series against Swift Current. He had the game winner in 2, had the double overtime winner in Swift Current at in Game 4. And then he picked up the game winner on Friday night with the 3rd goal of the game, which proved to be the game winner. Had 3 points in that hockey game. He's starting at center. And Kieran Osberg, the game winner, the overtime winner in Game 3 to keep Moose Jaw's season alive. And then Noah Thule, he is on right wing. On defense, number 21, Wade Franks, and number 94, Hudson Sayers. And starting in net will be Moose Jaw's number 1, Luke McKechnie. Comes in with a 6-3-1 record, 2.26 goals against average, and a .911 save percentage. Did not give up more than 2 goals in those 5 games in the second round. So he was solid for the Warriors in helping them secure this league final berth. And those are your starting lineups. The season series was tied at 2 games apiece. The road team won each of the 2 games. And the lights have gone down here at the Cooperators Arena to welcome the Regina Pat Canadians onto the ice. And we are about 10 seconds away from puck drop. In front of a packed house at the Cooperators Center. And here they come. Luke McKechnie leading his team out onto the ice. I am literally getting goosebumps. What an atmosphere inside the Cooperators Arena for game number 1 of this first round series, or this league final series, excuse me. This is going to be a great hockey game. Moose Jaw in the regular season, 2-0 here in Regina, and Regina was 2-0 at the Temple Garden Center. What a crowd we have inside Cooperators Arena. I just can't get over this. This is awesome. A U18 AAA game having close to 1,300 people in it for a league final. This is the matchup that everybody wanted. 1v2, Moose Jaw versus Regina. It's the same rivalry in the Western Hockey League, and it's the same here at the U18 AAA level. The winner of this series will go on to the West Regional Tournament. Thank you all for tuning in. My name is JD Houghton, here to get you set. And there you have it, folks. The national anthem has been sung, and the only left to do here on a Sunday afternoon in the Queen City is drop the puck for game 1 of the Saskatchewan Male U18 AAA Hockey League final between your Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors and the Regina Pat Canadians. Season series was tied at 2 in the regular season. And it all comes down to this best of 5 matchup between the 2 best teams in the league this year. Moose Jaw, both winners of Game 5s in the first and second round, and Regina swept PA in the first round and then beat the Blazers of Saskatoon in 4 in their second round series. Brennan Brown, Maddox Schultz, gonna come to center ice. Puck is dropped and we are underway in game number 1. And Sayers. And that's going to go into the Moose Jaw bench. So 8 seconds in, we already got a stoppage of play. Face-off will come back in the Moose Jaw zone, left side of Luke McKechnie. And it will be still Brown, Osberg, Thule, Franks, and Sayers, with Schultz, Serkan, and Ulmer, Mansway, and Johnson. Schultz and Brown, both 19s. And Serkan, a shot stopped by McKechnie, and he is going to make the save. Thank you all for tuning in. My name is JD Houghton. Should be a good matchup. And again, we'll redo that face-off. And that's going to be one back. Dane Matsway, left side, a shot! And that's off the body of Thule, and here's Kieran Osberg down the ice. Osberg, that's going to be tipped past him, and Thule overskated the puck. Eli Johnson back below the goal line, left side. Now to Ulmer in the middle, Surcan. He's going to find Maddox Schultz, near side. Schultz, left side, a shot into the glove there of Luke McKechnie, and he's going to hold on to that one. We are 34 seconds into this contest. Still scoreless. In front of a full house. And Severson, Mel, Klapik, Gibbs, Dykart, and Keaton L'Esperance. So Gibbs, Dykart, L'Esperance, Hudek, and Namath out there. That's going to be Severson back to Tate. Tate left side, a shot! And that's tipped wide. L'Esperance gets it far side boards and gets it out in the neutral zone. Carson Dykart on it. And that goes off the stick of Dykart, able to hold the zone. Dykart down to Gibbs. And now Boston Tate near side, and he gets hit by Keaton L'Esperance. What a hit! Now Severson walks to the middle, a shot, and that's going to be blocked by Hudek. Namath off the boards. And that's going to go Cooper Bratton left side. That's up, and that's taken away. L'Esperance, backhand, stopped by Tabashniak. Good work by the Warriors. 1 minute, 10 seconds into this first period. And they've gotten the first good scoring chance. What a hit there by Keaton L'Esperance, setting the tone here in game one. Johnston, Nagel, Park, Hockness, and Franks. And off the draw, Johnston's going to tie up his man. It's going to come near side. Young up the near side wall to Lanigan. That cross ice pass finds Reed Bichard. And down the ice goes Elias Hockness near far side corner to Park. Off, now Clark has it, near side Young. Young at the red line, dumps that in, goes off the skate of Franks, and in the near side corner, Hockness is double teamed. And now Wade Franks, right side of his goaltender, has the puck. And that's cut off there by Bichard. Franks back, now Lanigan. Cash Lanigan, that's going to be poke checked. Here's Gage Nagel. And Nagel down the right wing side, tried to flow it in front, and Johnston couldn't get a stick on it. Park can't keep it in. Namath does, immediately grabbed by Young. He gets by Namath. Young, his shot stopped there by McKechnie. And the rebound near side for Brown. That's going to go on the bench of the Warriors, and we're going to get a stoppage of play. Now 2:08 into this first period. Good chances either way. And it will be Sayers with Franks, Pinnell, Fiesel, and Brown with Schultz, Gardner, and it looks like Mel. Nope, not Mel. Number 29. And that's going to go all the way down. Tabashniak just going to play it over to Eli Johnson. And that's taken away by Brown. Brown shoots, and that's blocked by Mansway. He felt that one. Good work here by the Warriors. Fiesel, he's hit by John. Brown takes that puck away. Down low, Fiesel below the goal line. And he gets hit from behind. That's going to be a penalty. Now the Warriors still have possession of that puck. McKechnie out of his net. We're playing 6-on-5, delayed penalty. Sayers over to Franks. And now Wade Franks brings it up through the neutral zone. Franks throws that in, and Tabashniak's just going to, didn't touch it. And Sayers, Dykart, nice move. Still has the puck. And Franks cross ice for Gibbs. Gibbs, a shot, and that's tipped just wide past the near post. And finally the whistle goes to the Warriors. 3:05 into this first period are going to go to the Moose Jaw Carpet One Floor & Home power play for the first time here in this series. And it will be Maddox Schultz going to the box. The Warriors on the power play. 5 power play goals here. And they have 13.89%, sixth best. And Regina's PK, 81.82. That is fifth in these playoffs. So it will be Gibbs, L'Esperance, Osberg, Namath, and Park. And Dykart has to come out for Osberg. See what the Warriors can do. They got a power play. And Bratton tied up there by L'Esperance. Good work by L'Esperance, taking that puck away off the boards, far side to Namath. Namath, long shot, stop, the rebound, and it's cleared to the line, but not out. Dykart, near side boards, still has it, now down to Carson Park, up top Dykart. Dykart just going to pass it to Charlie Namath, down to Park, one-timer, and they're jamming away at it, and Tabashniak's able to stop the puck. 31 seconds into this power play. Some good puck movement by the Warriors. They're going to keep that same line of Gibbs, L'Esperance, Dykart, Park, and Namath out there. And Gibbs on the draw. That's going to be one back to Charlie Namath. Namath, long shot! And then the puck's loose, and Park tried to jam away at it, and it goes wide. Namath able to hold it in, fanned on it by Johnson, and he's tied up. Gibbs left point, now to L'Esperance. Park up the boards, L'Esperance. Keaton L'Esperance down to Carson Park. Park on the goal line, up top, Dykart. Now to Namath, takes it on his backhand, brings it to the middle. Now Gibbs, top left circle. He shoots, and that's blocked, and the Patsies are able to get that puck out. 50 seconds now remaining. 5:45 remaining, or 15:45 remaining in this first period, which is brought to you by Veroba's Family Restaurant. Tabashniak plays it near side, man sway up the boards, and that's going to leave the zone. 35 seconds left. McIver kind of bobbles the puck, and he's able to keep it. Over to Fiesel, back to Nagel. Nagel with speed. Over the blue line, flips that in and goes after it. On to Bashniak. And Tate's clearing attempt, not out. Fiesel near side. 15 seconds remaining in this power play. Nagel, back to Brown. Back to Nagel in front, and a shot by Brown. Stopped by Tabashniak on the short side. That rink side pass, cut off, and Osberg. Now down to Fiesel. We're back to 5-on-5. Good work there by the Warriors on that first power play, unsuccessful. And Maddox Schultz out of the penalty box, down the left wing side. Schultz shoots, stopped there by McKechnie, and he's going to cover that one up. And a good scoring chance after the PK for Regina, and Maddox Schultz stopped by Luke McKechnie, defended well by Merrick McIver. And we got 14:39 remaining in this first period. Still scoreless. Schultz, Severson, Surkamp, Bratton, and Clark. And it will be Johnston, Brown, Thule, Hudek, and Sayers. Schultz and Brown on the draw. It's going to be one back towards the Moose Jaw nets. And Sayers to Johnston. Coming into Severson. In the middle, Schultz shoots! And that goes off the top of the net, and a diving save by Luke McKechnie on the far post. And that on the top of the net and bounced down right by that far post, and Luke McKechnie was able to get back. So Johnston and Severson on the draw once again. And that face-off won by Regina, and they're keeping it in. Severson, right wing corner. Now Schultz, and that goes off the skate. His pass intended for Surkan. Hudek up to Thule. Now rink side for Brown. Brennan Brown, his shot, and that's going to be blockered away by Tabashniak, near side now. And Thule trying to defend, can't keep it. Now a 3-on-3, Surkan, right side, one-timer, that's wide by Schultz. What a one-time. And now Jonah Pennell with it, with Brown. Pennell leaves it for Thule. He shoots, and that's off the stick of Tabashniak. Severson, far side boards, and he's hit. He's just going to Hail Mary that pass. Comes in front of the Warriors bench. Hawkness on it. Elias Hawkness. And his pass fanned on it. Namath back. Comes to Dykart. He can't get the past Johnson. Severson floats it. Now Bowen in the middle. Bouchard, and that's a good play there by Ryan Gibbs. And now Regina Bowen down low. Namath goes over to Pennell. And Pennell And we got a penalty on Regina. It's going to be Bouchard for interference. Note number 27. And that is Brody Bowen. He's going to go off 2 minutes for interference. So the Warriors 0 for 1 so far on the Moose Jaw Carpet One floor power play. They are going to go back to their second opportunity. 13-13 remaining first period. And it will be Gibbs, L'Esperance, Dykart, Park, and Sayers out there. And Cruz Klapik going to take the draw with Reed Bouchard on the PK. Warriors going to win it. L'Esperance up to Sayers. Now to L'Esperance, and that almost poke check by Bouchard. And that comes through the neutral zone. Sayers back, has Klapik on him. Hudson Sayers. That's going to go back to Ryan Gibbs. Loses the puck, and Dykart to L'Esperance. Warriors at their own blue line, back to Sayers. Hudson Sayers, now to Gibbs. Ryan Gibbs with it. And that's going to be in. Park going after it. And that's kept in. Dykart shoots! And the rebound popped out. And that's going to be dumped all the way down. Good shot there by Carson Dykart. Hudson Sayers gets that from his goaltender. 1:05 remaining in this Moose Jaw Carpet One floor and home power play. And now Dykart with it. Carson Dykart missed Game 5 against Swift. Back here today. Dykart near side to Osberg, and that's off the stick of Dundas. Tate gets tripped, and that's going to be a penalty on Kieran Osberg. So we're going to go to 4-on-4. Bratton out in front of his own net. And Bratton with the puck. Drops it back. Boston Tate. And now here comes Bratton. And Bratton's just going to dump it in. McKechnie's going to touch up, and so we're going to play 4-on-4 for 29 seconds. Kieran Osberg going to go off for the trip behind the Regina net. So Regina's going to get 1 minute and 31 of power play time. They have the playoffs' best power play at 34.4%. 16 power play goals they have. So Brown, Nagel, Franks, and Sayers out there on this 4-on-4. Klapik and Gardner, or Ulmer, and Gardner. Warriors are going to win it. Franks, left near side. Up to Nagel. Gage Nagel, good speed. He shoots, and that's wide. Charlie Namath going to pass it back to Franks. And he's going to fan on the pass. 10 seconds remaining, a 4-on-4. And I think Regina's just going to hold on to this. Ulmer out there. Johnson comes out. Ryan Ulmer, nice work. And he was slowed down, puck near side. We're on the Water Vision Pools and Spas penalty kill now. Over to Johnson. One-timer by Severson. And a good work there by Brennan Brown blocking that shot. And Serkan up to Johnson. Back Serkan. Now down low on the backhand. And Schultz looking at it backdoor, and Brown in the middle to Thule. Now back to Namath. 1 minute left on this penalty kill, and Namath high up in the air, just going to throw that down the ice. Thule, the lone penalty killer on Johnson, gets around him and breaks it up. Right side, Severson. Jonas Severson, right side, a shot stopped by McKechnie. What a hard snapshot that was. And Serkan to Johnson. Johnson holds, now Schultz, a shot, and McKechnie makes the save. 37 seconds remaining on this Water Vision Pools and Spas penalty kill. What a first period we have had here. Still scoreless with 10:19 remaining in this first period. It was Nagel, Johnston, Hudek, and Sayers out there. And off the draw, it's in the feet. Going to go back. Hudek just trying to get that puck out. That's off his stick. And comes up top Schultz, or Serkan. Now Johnson. 25 seconds remaining. Severson. Left circle. Now Johnson. Johnson right side to Serkan. Down low. Right circle to Serkan. Now to Severson. And that puck bounced. They love doing that cross seam pass. And that's going to find Schultz. He shoots, and McKechnie's there to make the save. Now 7 seconds remaining. And Franks, Hockness, Brown, and Thule out there for 7 seconds of this Water Vision Pools and Spas penalty kill. And Bichard, Lanigan, Dundas for Regina, and that's going to be one back. Young, he shoots, and that's stopped by McKechnie. Brennan Brown, left wing side. Now near side, Franks. Wade Franks. He's going to roll over Young. And Brown battling forward. We're back to 5-on-5. 9:30 remaining in this first period. We're still scoreless. Hockness back. That's going to be chipped to Thule. And down the ice. And that's a hit. Cash Lanigan taking out Noah Thule. We got an icing though. So the Warriors can't change. Osberg, Brown, Thule, Namath and Hockness out there. Bichard, Dundas, and Lanigan. And on the draw, Brown and Bichard. That's going to be one cleanly. Kept in right side by Clark. Now Bichard has it right circle. He shoots, and that's over the net. Young, down low, Lanigan. Lanigan. He's pinned there by Namath. Pops out. Now Thule overskates it, and that's poke checked by Dundas. Warriors have to make sure they get that puck out. And Brown taken down. Comes in front. The puck's bouncing. Osberg to the line, but not out. Kept in by Clark. Osberg is going to leave that. Puck comes near side for Hockness now. And Dundas puts him hard into the boards. Thule pinning that puck. And they're still battling Thule. And Brown just going to throw that in the middle. Off the stick of Osberg, negates the icing. 8:30 remaining in this first period. Bratton, left side of his net. Schultz out there with Gardner. And Canas. McIver, Hudek, Dykart, L'Esperance, and Gibbs out there for the Warriors. That is a good-looking pass cut off there by Ryan Gibbs. That's going to be floated into the far side corner. Bratton and L'Esperance going at it. Keaton L'Esperance able to kick that puck up the wall. Now he tries to go back far side corner. And now L'Esperance had it. Now it comes free to Dykart. Dykart with it. And his pass over to Gibbs, cut off by Bratton. Read that well. And here come the Patsies out of their own zone. At the Moose Jaw blue line, McIver. Over to Dykart, and that's offside on Carson Dykart. 7:42 remaining first period. That would have been a good scoring chance for the Warriors, but they were a little bit offside. Again, for those tuning in, just tuning in, my name is JD Houghton here bringing you all the play-by-play for today's action. And Pinnell, Fiesel, Johnston, Sayers, and Franks are out there against Schultz, Gardner, and Canas. Mansway back. Up the boards near side, Gardner. Sayers just going to throw that in, and that was deflected. And Tabashniak's going to leave it for Johnson. He has Park all over him. Good work there by Fiesel, excuse me. Johnston, left side. Now down low, Pinnell going after it. Has Fiesel on him. Mansway, left circle. He has speed. Johnston on him. Now Hudson Sayers, right side, leaves it for Franks. Fanned on that pass initially, grabbed by Fiesel, and Warriors are breaking out. Near side to Hudson Sayers, and that goes off a skate of Serkan right onto the stick of Johnson. Now a stretch pass. Looking for Serkan, hits Sayers, negates the icing, and now Namath behind his net, off the boards. Now Fiesel leaves it for Johnston. Max and Johnston, he's going to flip that one in and go after it. 6:45 remaining first period. Tabashniak plays it far side boards. And Nagel almost taking away that pass, and we got an delayed icing. Yes, they're going to call it. And 6:35 remaining first period. Warriors are going to have offensive zone face-off. We're still scoreless in game one of this league final. Brown, Nagel, Park, Hudek, David. Severson, Serkan. And it's going to be grabbed by Klapik, and he's going to roll through the middle, dump it in deep of the Moose Jaw zone. Hudek gets around Serkan, up to Nagel. Off the wall. Now Brown gets it in deep. Warriors back. Clark. Right side, Severson. Brown's without a stick. He shoots, and that's off the stick of Luke McKechnie. And now Park's able to take away that dump in attempt up to Nagel. Nagel stops. Walks in, shoots! That's blocked, and the rebound, they score! Brennan Brown, 5:53 in! Warriors up 1-0! And what a goal and a start by Brennan Brown, jabbing away at that puck. Warriors lead 1-0, 5:53 left in this first period. He had 5 goals in round 2 and starts the scoring off for Moose Jaw here in round 3 with his 7th of these playoffs. And Gibbs throws it in. Tate all the way around far side. Mel that's gloved by Bichard, and they're going to call hand pass, so a neutral zone draw. Warriors lead 1-0. Thanks to Brennan Brown's 7th of the playoffs. He had 1 in round 1 against Estevan, and he had 5 against Swift Current, and now has 1 here against Regina in the league final. 5:41 remaining. Dykart, Gibbs, Lesperance, McIver, and Namath. Namath to McIver. Nice work off the boards. That's down the ice. Tabashniak near side man sway. Grabbed there by Dykart. He gets hit up high. And that's going to be a penalty. Warriors going to the power play. 5:23 remaining. That's head contact. Reed Bichard hitting Carson Dykart up high. So the Warriors are going to their 3rd power play of this period. And it's only a 2, could have been a 4. And Gibbs, Fiesel, Lesperance, Dykart, and Namath out there on this power play. Warriors, this is their 3rd opportunity, looking to get it going here with 5:23 remaining. And Fiesel to Namath. Down to Dykart. Up top, Namath. Left side, Fiesel. He has Schultz on him. Gibbs there. Now to Lesperance. Back to Ryan Gibbs. Gibbs to Lesperance. Lesperance gets taken down by Johnson. And now Gibbs, Lanigan. And Gibbs battling far side corner. Pops out. And here's Johnson with it. 2-on-2 with Dundas. Johnson, long shot. Goes wide of the net. Now Dundas. Hit by Dykart. Puck pops free. And now Dundas able to poke check that away, and Fiesel with it. And it comes to Lanigan. Back to Bratton. 1:12, 1:10 now remaining in this power play, and that's just going to go all the way down the ice. Warriors are going to change up their power play unit with 1 minute remaining on this Moose Jaw Carper One Floor and Home power play. Namath back to Nagel. Left side for Dykart. Now Gibbs just going to dump that in. Gage Nagel going after it. And that's just going to be gloved by Tabashniak as Nagel went hard into the boards. So Warriors are going to have a face-off with 4:13 remaining first period and 50 seconds remaining in this power play. Brown, Nagel, McIver, Park, and Osberg out there. And the face-off will be right side of Tabashniak. Severson and Ulmer, the forwards on this PK. And that's stuck in Severson. Osberg there. Osberg up the boards, grabbed by McIver. McIver, he shoots, and that's blocked by Severson. Now down to Nagel. Nagel falls, though. Still has the puck. And Nagel tried to wrap. Nope, thought about it. Now he's just going to walk. Nagel with speed. Leaves it for Park. Park drops for McIver, right circle. Trying to go backdoor for Osberg, and that's off the stick. 18 seconds left. Could have just shot that and looked for a rebound. Sayers is going to come on. Nagel's coming off, and Gibbs is coming on with 18 seconds remaining of this Moose Jaw Carpentwood Floor and Home power play. And Warriors looking to extend their lead here. So a little bit of time left on this power play. And Severson and Brown taking the draw. And Osberg back up top. Sayers. Sayers to Osberg. Osberg walks to the middle. Now Gibbs, right side. Now to Osberg. He shoots, and right into the chest there of Tabashniak. 7 seconds now remaining on this power play for Moose Jaw. Game 2 will be on Tuesday night in Assiniboia at the Southland Co-op Center. And that is a 7 o'clock puck drop. Doors open at 6. Gibbs, Brown, Franks, and Osberg. Now Johnson. Sayers, right side, Klapik. Right over to Johnston, or Johnson, excuse me, and that goes wide. Good work there by the Warriors. Brown. That pass behind Ryan Gibbs. No icing. Dane Mansway on it. And that's all the way downstairs. Has Klapik on him. That's going to go far side boards. Maxon Johnston. He's going to bring it back. And over to Hudson Sayers. Near side corner. Surkan. On him, Schultz. Left side. That shot up high. Stopped by McKechnie as he looks behind him. And I think for this final, I think we got peg nets, Darwin. I just thought about that. I believe so. Because they're different nets too. I just noticed that because usually they don't have the drilled in pegs here. And Warriors win the draw. Hudek. That's off the stick of Clark, back in his own zone. Johnston. Good defense. Now Surkan, right side, Pat behind Mel. And Surkan trying to jam it home far post. Stopped by McKechnie. Schultz up top, Clark. Now to Schultz. And his pass goes out of the zone. 2:25 remaining first period. Warriors with a 1-0 lead thanks to Brennan Brown's 7th of the playoffs. And that pass for Surkan off his stick. Couldn't find him. Schultz back to Surkan. And now Surkan battling for it. Comes back. Hudek. And that Logan Mel back to Surkan. Up top for Young. Now Surkan takes it on his backhand, comes up the near side wall. Young, left side. Now Clark thought about the one-timer. That shot stopped by McKechnie. Didn't even see that one. Schultz battling for it, right wing corner. Now Fiesel with it. Gets it past Clark. And Fiesel had Thule going to the net. Fiesel takes down Pat C's defender in the far side corner. Warriors have it. Franks. Now to Sayers, and that's Warriors forced back. That's off a stick, no icing. Fiesel going after it. Cooper Bratton, 1:20 remaining in this first period here, folks. Bratton, left side. And now Dundas gets it in deep. Sayers after it once again. Up the boards, Pennell and Bishart. That's off the glove there. And Dundas, his shot blocked by Franks. Sayers behind the net. Over to Franks. That's going to be chipped over the stick of Bratt. Now Pennell in a foot race, and Tate just beats him out. 56.6 seconds remaining in this first period. Warriors a 1-0 lead over the Regina Pat Canadians. With Brennan Brown's 7th of the playoffs, first of this league final. First time since 2020 the Warriors have made it this far. And in that year, they didn't get to play it because of COVID. Tate left side, wides and fires, and that's blocked there by Pennell. And Franks, his pass, didn't see Severson there. Surkan left side. 45 seconds left. Tate to Johnson, he shoots, and that goes wide of the net looking for that tip. That was more of a slap pass. Severson near corner. Up top, Tate. Left point. Now right side, Johnson. He in the middle, and that shot. That's blocked. And Pennell to the line, but not out. And Franks just pokes it out of the zone. 20 seconds remaining in this first period. Here comes Regina back into it. And Severson tied up. Puck's laying there. Brown for it. Severson shoots. That's stopped there by McKechnie, and we got 13.3 left. One nothing is the score still. We got 13.3 left in the first period. So the Warriors have Gibbs, Brown, Johnston, McIver, and Hudek. Bichard, Omer, and Klapik. Bichard wins it back, left side to Tate. Tate off the boards in front, and a good poke check there by McKechnie. Helmet comes off. And 5.1 seconds as McKechnie's helmet came off. And we're almost through 20. And it will be Nagel, Gibbs, Brown, McIver, and Hudek out there. Klapik on the draw with Bichard. Top of the circle to the left of him. Looking for that one-timer off the face-off. And Klapik's going to win that back. Out in front, and that's off the skate of Johnston. Sharp angle shot, and that's going to do it for the first 20 minutes here of game one of this league final. And the Warriors have a 1-0 lead thanks to Brendan Brown, 7th of the playoffs. He gets the Warriors on the board first, and that is where we stand after 20 minutes. Your Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors with a 1-0 lead. And I will get you the shots on goal here. So Moose Jaw up 1-0. Shots on goal in the Great West Tire shot clock through 20 are 11-11. So we're going to take a short break and be back with second period action shortly. It's Winmar Warriors Hockey right here on YouTube and Facebook. Everybody, JD Hutton back with you inside the Cooperators Arena to get you set for the South Sask Bus Lines second period between your Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors and the Regina Pat Canadians. South Sask Bus Lines is the official bus line of your Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors. And the Warriors, after 20, lead 1-0 thanks to Brennan Brown's 7th of the playoffs. That was about 5:29 left in that first period. The assists to Gage Nagel and Carson Park. So the Warriors out front first. They were 0 for 3 on the Moose Jaw Carpet One floor and home power play in that first period. Regina 0 for 1. It wasn't a full power play. It was about 1 minute and 31 seconds. But they still were unsuccessful on their first and only power play of this hockey game. So we are about 1:45 away from getting this second period underway, and the shots on goal after 20 minutes is 11-8 for Regina. So closely contested hockey game in that first period. Both teams had some good chances, but it was the Warriors that struck first and have the only goal of this hockey game. This is game one of the Saskatchewan Male U18 AAA Hockey League Finals. And the winner of this series gets to go to the West Regional Tournament to play the winner of Manitoba and the two representatives from Northwestern Ontario. That is the Kenora Thistles and the Thunder Bay Kings. And they actually were playing their playdowns today. Today was game 3. Both games have been one-goal affairs. Thunder Bay won their first game, the game 1 on Friday night, 3-2 in overtime, and then the Thistles came back and won 4-3. So the third and deciding game of that series, I believe, is underway. And out in Manitoba, it is the Winnipeg Wild and Brandon Wheat Kings facing off for, I think, like the 10th straight year. Winnipeg has a 1-0 series lead over Brandon, and that was after a 6-1 victory last night. So we are moments away from puck drop here in the second period. The Regina Pat Canadians have come back onto the ice, just waiting for Moose Jaw, and then we'll drop the puck for some second period action. Thank you all for tuning in here on Facebook and YouTube. Luke McKechnie leads his boys out onto the ice. And we are sold out here at Cooperators Arena. Not a spot to be had, standing room only. Seats are all taken. This is playoff hockey. See how the Warriors fare here in the second period. Moose Jaw's done a pretty good job containing Schultz, Serkan, and Severson, their top 3-point getters on this team and in the playoffs. Brown, Osberg, Thule, Schultz, Ulmer, and Serkan. Puck is dropped, and we are underway for this second period, which is brought to you by South Sask Bus Lines. Serkan to Ulmer, and back to Serkan. Said no offside. That was a close call. And Franks trying to get the puck from Schultz. Sayers left side. Up to Thule. Off his stick. Osberg there. Try to go for Thule, comes back to Mansway. Off the glass, can't be gloved there by Osberg. Frank's back in his own zone. We are 33 seconds into this second period. Warriors with a 1-0 lead. And Schultz down the left wing side. Schultz shoots, and a blocker save by Luke McKechnie. And he's going to cover that puck up. 45 seconds in. Maddox Schultz stopped there by Luke McKechnie. I think he's trying to go short side on the Lumsden Saskatchewan product. And he says no. L'Esperance, Dykart, Gibbs, Hudek, and Namath are out there for the Warriors. Gibbs and Klapik with Mel and Severson are the forwards. And Severson pushed off the puck, and that's going to be a penalty on Tyler Hudek. They're going to call a hook, so the Pat C's are going to go to their first full power play of this hockey game. They had 1 minute and 31 seconds of power play time back in the first, but they're going to get their first full power play. So the Warriors 1 for 1 on the Water Vision Pools and Spas penalty kill. So Schultz, Severson, Mel, Serkan, and Johnson, Namath, Hockness, Johnston, and Noah Thule to the penalty killers for the Warriors. Johnson takes that puck. Had Thule on him. Johnson walks to the middle. A shot! And that's wide. Severson up the wall. Schultz collects. Now in the middle, Johnson. Right side, Serkan. Serkan, a shot! Blocker save by McKechnie, and Thule, far boards. Gets it all the way down the ice. Taylor Tabashniak holds it. And that's almost taken away by Maxon Johnston. He's hit by Johnson. So Johnston and Johnson going to battling far side or near side corner. Logan Mell, far side in his own zone. Had Brennan Brown on him. Regina is just going to slow things down. Eli Johnson. Now near side, Severson. 1:15 remaining in this power play. Severson. And Serkan off a stick and right to Franks. He's going to fire that down the ice. And that's going to be chipped up to Schultz. He's at his own blue line. Severson left side, bringing it into the Moose Jaw end. And good work there by Sayers. Osberg. He's trying to get it up. And that's going to come back to Sayers. 50 seconds remaining. Sayers near side board. Schultz keeps it in. Brown trying to get it. Now they're tied up. Multiple bodies in there. Severson below the goal line. Now comes up to Johnson. 40 seconds remaining in this Water Vision Pools and Spas penalty kill. Severson, one-timer. Schultz fanned on that one. Mel. That's taken away by Franks. Now over to Sayers. Sayers off the boards. Kept in. Severson right to Schultz. Maddox Schultz gets around one. And his shot blocked by Wade Franks. Now Kieran Osberg. And that's going to go down the ice. Brendan Brown was behind the D. Almost had a shorthanded breakaway. 15 seconds remaining. Warriors a great job on this PK. One last rush for Regina. That goes off his stick. Lanigan going for it, and he's forced to get it back to Ethan Young. Has it behind Tabashniak. That's going to do it. We're 5-on-5. Tyler Hudek comes out of the box. Max Fiesel back on. Johnston, Thule, Fiesel, Namath, and McIver are the five for Moose Jaw. Max Fiesel with the puck near side boards. He's going to come back over to Charlie Namath. Now through the middle. That's going to come to Fiesel. Nice move there. Fiesel has Lanigan on him. Fiesel to Thule, looking for that one-timer in the left side. Now 3-on-2 here for Regina. Drops that. Dundas in front and behind Lanigan. Charlie Namath to Johnston, and he's able to get it to Tate. Now Fiesel and Boston Tate going after it. And Tate near side for Klapik. Klapik in front. Lanigan had a stick tied up. And Pennell up the boards. That stopped by Tate. Kept in by Regina to Klapik. And in the middle, Pennell had the puck in his body. Regina still has it. Lanigan a shot, and Luke McKechnie's just going to stop that one and hold on to it with the glove. 16:04 remaining, second period. Warriors 1 for 1 on the Water Vision Pools and Spas penalty kill here in game 1 of this league final. Warriors looking to grow their lead as they're up 1. Brendan Brown, 7 of the playoffs. And Brown, Lesperance, Nagel. Dykart coming off. So it's Lesperance, Nagel, Hawkness, Brown, and Hudek. It's going to be one near side. Hudek battling for it. Hawkness in there now. Brown is clearing an attempt. Blocked there by Bowen. Now Bichard. He's slowed down. Still able to get the puck. His pass cross ice off the skate, or off a stick, right to Gardner. And now Hudek to Gage Nagel. Over to Hawkness. Elias Hawkness over his own blue line. Over the red line, and he's just going to dump that in. Tabashniak leaves it for Ryan Clark. Out in front of his own goaltender, and that's a pass to Bichard. Underneath the stick of Lesperance. Now to Gardner. He trying to go cross ice, and Nagel. That stretch pass goes off the skate there of Keaton Lesperance. And Nagel bumped by Gardner. Osberg takes the puck over to Hudek. Tyler Hudek. That's going to be fired in. Comes near side to Carson Park. And now Gibbs. That puck's in front of him. Bichard on him. Gibbs able to get the puck near side Park. Park has a man on him. Now Osberg's pinned. Gibbs up top. That's a shot. That goes wide. And a sharp angle. That's off the side of the net. Frank's able to dislodge the puck from the net. Osberg. He has Young on him. Puck still pinned. Franks is going to relieve Ryan Gibbs. And now Clark still has it. Puck's still there. And Park able to come away with the puck near side boards. Now to Franks, right side for Sayers. Now down to Gibbs. Gibbs spins, has Bichard on him. And Park. Park gets tripped. Out front and almost between the legs to Young. That would have been a nice play by Carson Park looking for Young. Or for Gibbs, excuse me. And Gardner with a nice move off the stick. And Franks near side. We're 6 minutes into the second period. Still a 1-0 lead for Moose Jaw. Park taken down in the Warriors zone. Sayers back for it. That's going to come near side. Park racing after it. Serkan on it. And Johnson right point. Left side now. Mansway. His shot into the glove there of Luke McKechnie. And he's going to hold on to it. And a face-off will come in the Moose Jaw zone. What a almost play there by Carson Park. He made all the right moves in that far side corner, and Ryan Gibbs was all by himself in front, almost fed it to him for the one-timer in the low slot. And the face-off, Brown, Thule, and Osberg out there. McIver and Hudek on D. Hudek racing for it near side. Off the boards into the neutral zone. Johnson quickly left side. Now Ulmer throws it in deep. Schultz on Hudek. Tyler Hudek double teamed, and Schultz over to Serkan. Nice move, far side corner. Now up top Mansway. Near side Johnson. Johnson, that slap pass. Ulmer to Serkan. One-timer, and that's wide of the net by Maddox Schultz. A nice play. And that's a hand pass. And Klapik. Dykart takes it. Near side, L'Esperance. Forward to Dykart, takes that puck. Has Mansway on him. Good work. Carson Dykart still with the puck. And that's going to go down. Thule can't get it. Warriors back in the neutral zone. Carson Dykart with it once again. Now over to L'Esperance, and that's in his skates. He gets hit by Johnson. And now Klapik has Hawkness on him. Schultz digging for that puck. And that's going to go down the ice for icing. Yes, 12:26 left in the second period. And the Warriors will have an offensive zone face-off. And Nagel, Namath, L'Esperance, Dykart, and Hawkness out there. And Nagel. Looks like Schultz. Looks like Mansway has to come back onto the ice. And Johnson has to come off. So it will be Klapik, Schultz, and looks like Mel, the forwards. Nagel, his backhand, that's just wide. Good chance there by Gage Nagel. And Hawkness at the line, couldn't keep it in. Boston Tate with some time. Finds a man near side. Mel, he's poke checked. Good work by L'Esperance. And that's going to go down the ice. No icing. Puck had a little bit of backspin there. 8 minutes into the second period. Still a 1-0 lead for the Warriors. Dykart over to Nagel. And Nagel's pinned near sideboards. Mel out of his own zone. Has Klapik with him. Goes to the left. Now drops it. Tate. Tate. He shoots, and that's wide of the net. That's going to come all the way around. Cooper Bratton has Dykart on him. And Pennell almost able to take away that cross ice pass. Warriors are back. Hawkness feeds it over to Namath. Namath in the middle. Grabbed by Johnston. Johnston tied up. And looks like Namath falls. Klapik. Klapik taken into the net. No penalty. And Namath's pinned by Lanigan. Johnston comes away with the puck. Maxon Johnston's going to curl. And now near side for Namath. Namath can't get it. Severson there. Lanigan below the goal line. Hawkness now with it. He avoids a hit. Dundas took the worst of that one. And Lanigan down to Dundas. To Bishard, a shot, sharp angle. Stopped by McKechnie. Net is off though. .10:44 remaining in the second period. 1-0 lead still for the Warriors. And Gibbs, Brown, Park, Franks, and Sayers. Bishard, Dundas. And Cash Lanigan out there for Regina. Brown gets waved out. Park going to come in and take the draw. Carson Park there. He's going to win it back to Sayers. And quickly to Franks. Now up to Gibbs. Off his stick. And Mansway at the top of his own zone. It's going to go off the stick of Ryan Gibbs. Sayers back. He gets hit by Dundas, excuse me. And now Ryan Gibbs comes away with the puck. Goes rink side for Park. Johnson at the red line. And that's going to go just, McKechnie's going to glove that, and he's going to hold on to it with 10:14 remaining, second period. In this second period, Regina's probably had the better of the chances, just unable to score so far. Had a power play that the Warriors did a very good job defending. And the face-off right side of McKechnie. Hudek past the stick of McIver, and that's going to go down the ice for icing. Yes, so we're going to redo that face-off in the Moose Jaw zone. McIver, Hudek, Thule, Dykart, and Osberg out there against Schultz, Severson, and Serkan. McKechnie playing very well here today. We're almost halfway through this hockey game, and the Warriors have a 1-0 lead. Schultz and Thule going to take this draw. And Severson, left side, Tate long shot tipped, and rebound collected by Thule off the glass into the neutral end. Now Tate forced back, comes up to Severson, off the wall, Serkan chips it down to Schultz. Schultz, sharp angle, high off the glass into the netting, and that will be a face-off in the Moose Jaw end. Warriors though able to change. Brown, Gibbs, and L'Esperance come out. McIver and Hudek still onto the ice. And Brown's going to take the draw against Schultz. On the draw, Schultz tries to tie him up. Serkan now tying up against Hudek. Nice work there. Hudek able to win that battle. Stopped there by Schultz. Going to come back in front of the Warriors net to McIver. Now through the middle, off the stick there of Gibbs, trying to beat him out. And that's icing on Moose Jaw, as Gibbs couldn't get a step around Mansway to beat out that puck. Now 9:32 remaining in this second frame. 1-0 is still the score. And Severson on the draw, falls. Serkan, left side for Mansway. His shot, glove there by McKechnie. And now some pushing and shoving between Brown and Severson. And now Frank Sayers, L'Esperance, Gibbs, and Brown will out there. Schultz, Serkan, Severson still out there for Regina. And on the draw, it's going to be won by the Warriors. Here's Sayers, near side for L'Esperance. Now over to Ryan Gibbs. He brings it in. Tried to go over to Sayers, and he's slowed down by Johnson. Sayers can't. And Frank's a good job, and Schultz down the left wing side shoots, and a glove save by Luke McKechnie. Trying to go high glove on McKechnie. What a stop there by Moose Jaw's netminder. Now 9:07 left in the second period. That was a Scary opportunity as Franks I don't think he saw Schultz on that far side. Tried to pass it over there, and Schultz was right there to take it away. So it's Nagel, Osberg, Fiesel. And that face-off one, that long shot stopped in the rebound. Put off the side of the net by Regina. Just trying to get bodies in front of McKechnie. And Clark, he shoots, and that goes just past the far post. Bichard and Namath, Bowen, with the puck. To Canaz, that's swatted away by Osberg, gets it past Bichard, and here come the Warriors. And that's going to find the stick of Young. Young just turns, and now Bowen with it. Bowen can't hold on to it. Now Charlie Namath to Fiesel. Johnston stays on side. Johnston off the glove and that shot blocked in front. Johnston with it. Johnston, sauce pass left side for Hudek. Now down to Fiesel below the goal line. He stops behind the net. And Fiesel, good work. Has Clark on him, and Johnston in there trying to get that puck. Young, and the puck did come out momentarily. Young, far side boards. Bowen and Namath racing for it, and that's going to be chipped down the ice. No icing, they say. 7:50 remaining in the second period. Hudek with it, left side. Off the boards, cut off by Severson. Jonas Severson, a shot stopped by McKechnie, and the rebound followed up, and that's going to go off the glass near side to Bratton. That shot's blocked. Jonah Pennell now racing for it, and he's able to get it out. Good work by Pennell. And Pennell, good, hard work. Tried to set it in front. Now Regina up the other way. That pass to Klapik doesn't find him. Frank's far side corner in his own zone. And that's cut off by Tate. And that's going to be a penalty on the Warriors. Logan Mell with it. Tabashniak going to the... Mell shoots, and that's off the side of the net. Pennell and Bratton going after it, and that's going to do it. So the Warriors take a penalty. It will be, I think, Jonah Pennell going to the box. 2 minutes for tripping. 7:02 left in the second period. And Regina's going to their third power play of this hockey game. Moose Jaw 2 for 2 on the Moose Jaw Carper One Floor and Home power play. And Severson, Mel, and Schultz, Serkan, Johnson, and it will be Osberg, Sayers, Franks, and Thule. And off the draw, Osberg battling for it. Severson up the wall to Serkan. Now Johnson. And Schultz, down low, Severson scores! On the backhand, beats McKechnie. 12 seconds into this power play, and we are tied at 1. And for Jonah Severson, that's his 10th of these playoffs. And his 5th power play goal. And we are tied with 6:50 remaining in the second period. Dykart, L'Esperance, Gibbs, Namath, and Hawkness out there. Warriors got to respond. Bichard, Dundas, and Lanigan. Namath over to Hawkness. He gets it at the red line. Lanigan puts a hard hit on him. And now Hawkness tying him up. Namath has to race back for that puck. And that's high off the glass. Gibbs on his stick. Grab. Gibbs had a good look there. And Johnson with it. Johnson over to Bichard. Shoots, and that's stopped. And Lanigan, the trailer, grabs that puck left side. Good stop there by McKechnie. Lanigan. And Gibbs trying to poke that puck, and he does. 2-on-1 here for the Warriors. Ryan Gibbs over to L'Esperance, and a good stick by Johnson. Now a pass up to Bichard. Hudek misses that puck. Bichard. And Dykart with it. Now to L'Esperance. That's going to be dumped in. McIver going after it against Tate. That's going to come. Nagel grabs it. Far side boards. Serkan and Brown onto the ice. And Brown battling with Serkant. Comes to Fiesel. Down to Nagel below the goal line. Still with the puck. Has Mansway on him. And Nagel, good work, keeping control of that puck. Nagel, he shoots! And that's going to be stopped by Tabashniak. Nagel and Mansway in each other's faces. This is a heated rivalry. Moose Jaw, Regina. These two teams don't like each other. And Brown, Gibbs, Fiesel, Sayers, and Franks. It will be Schultz, Serkant, and Ulmer. And it looks like Schultz is going to get waved out. And Brown back. Fiesel trying to tie up his man. Gets it to Brendan Brown below the goal line. Brown has Schultz on him. That's going to go high off the glass. No icing as Franks touches it. 5:09 remaining in the second period. And that pass to no one. Serkant. Sayers, good work on Serkant. Serkant still has it. Off the boards. Now Fiesel takes that puck away. Right side, Gibbs. Now Ryan Gibbs walks in, shoots, stopped, and Fiesel the rebound. They score! No! Taylor Tabashniak able to stop that puck on the goal line. I thought that went in. And Warriors that close to taking the 2-1 lead. And now will be Osberg, Nagel, Johnston, Namath, and Hudek. Severson going to take the draw against Johnston. Mansway just fires that all the way. And Klapik gets it out in the neutral zone. Now quickly back to Namath. Now Nagel. That goes between his legs. Osberg trying to get it. Now Osberg has it. Kieran Osberg down to Nagel. He tried to shoot sharp angle, and that stopped by Tabashniak. Good play there. Back here on January 16th when the Warriors were able to win 6-5 here at the Cooperators Arena. Gage Nagel, after the Warriors were down 3-0 in the first 10 minutes, got them back into this game with a wicked backhand over Tabashniak. Never seen anything like it. Brown, Park, Gibbs, Namath, and Hudek. Off the draw, it's going to be one back. Johnson off the glass. Namath can't hold it. Hudek back for it. Icing is the call with 4:19 remaining in the second period. In a tie 1-1 hockey game between the league's top two teams in the regular season. Now they meet in the league final. Game 2 goes on Tuesday night in Assiniboia at the Southland Co-op Center. 7 o'clock puck drop. And on the draw, Johnson in front of his own net. Johnson feeds it over left side. That shot! And a good save there by Luke McKechnie. Gibbs just tried to shovel it on net. That's going to come. Now Klapik has Franks on him. Drops him. And that goes off the stick. Hits the glass. Now near side. Klapik hit by Franks. Now McIver with it. Had Klapik on him. Severson out there as well. McIver. That pass goes in the skates of Jonas Severson, and that's just going to be in the glove there of Luke McKechnie. 3:38 now remaining second period. 1-1 is the score between Moose Jaw and Regina. Thanks all for tuning in on Facebook or YouTube. $213 people watching now. Wow. Everybody's engaged in this series. And Thule's going to win that back. Franks over to McIver with L'Esperance, Thule, and Dykart out there. Warriors get it in. Young. Back to Clark. And Dykart's going to take that away. And Thule almost had it. Dykart almost able to keep it in. Comes near side now. And Franks and Dundas. Dundas pinning Franks. Franks trying to get to that puck. It's kicked near side. Now L'Esperance to Dykart. He's going to turn on the Jets. Right side, Thule back to Dykart. Now he's going after it against Clark. Carson Dykart. And L'Esperance goes back. Now still has it. Good work there by L'Esperance. Now Clark can't get it. L'Esperance, great shift. Keaton L'Esperance, the Regina kid. And now Thule trying to feed it to Sayers, grabbed by Lanigan. And Hudek off the stick of Sayers to the neutral zone. Bowen now. Brody Bowen stops, waits. Down low, Lanigan. Has Dykart on him. Puck comes near side. Osberg trying to get it. Grabbed by Bichard. Reed Bichard, a shot. Stopped by McKechnie. Dykart near side. Grabbed by Osberg. Gets around Bichard. Now Osberg drops it. And now that's a pass up to Schultz. Feeds it over to Gardner, and that's going to be gloved there by McKechnie. Nagel, Brown, Osberg, Namath, and Franks out there now for the Warriors. 1:59 remaining second period. Bowen, Gardner, Schultz up front. What a hockey game everybody here at the Cooperators Arena and online have been treated to. 1:58, Mansway, left side. That's going to be blocked by Franks. Bowen rolls off Namath. Now here's Schultz. Schultz dumps that down. Bowen there. Gardner. Now to Bowen. He gets hit by Nagel. And Gardner still with it. Bouncing off his stick. And that gets up to Mansway. And Brown on him. Namath with the puck, far side. Trying to get it to Osberg. Now Osberg. Back to Namath. Namath trying to poke it past Schultz. And that pass! Gardner got a shot. I don't think it made it to McKechnie. Osberg's pass to Nagel. Now down the wall. Namath just going to throw that down the ice. That will be icing on the Warriors with 1:07 remaining in this second period. Jonas Everson, the lone goal scorer in this second period. That's a power play goal, his 5th of the playoffs. 10th goal of the playoffs. And 5th on the power play. So we're almost done 40 in this highly contested and very close league final. And Namath off the glass, grabbed there by Tate. And that's past Schultz. And McKechnie is just going to cover that one out. And we got 57.1 left, second period. Warriors open the scoring in the first period, the only goal. Brennan Brown's 7th of the playoffs. Got Musha out in front, Sayers off the boards. Past Tate, Johnston in a foot race with Boston Tate. Tate pinned by, gets it up to Schultz, far side boards. Now through a seam to Serkan off his body. Chase Serkan and Tyler Hudek in a foot race. Severson out there now. Hudek now battling for it. Severson to Schultz, and that's off his stick. Tate able to hold it in left side. Now it comes behind the net. Tyler Hudek with it. Hudek up the boards. Gibbs tried to center it. And we got a penalty. Jonas Severson for the knee. So will that be a 4? So Jonas Severson's going off for the knee. And it will be 4-minute power play for the Warriors. Big moment in this hockey game. They will have 22 seconds on the Moose Jaw Carpet 1 floor and home power play in the second period. And then we'll have 3:38 to start the third period. So Brown, L'Esperance, Gibbs, Dykart, and L'Esperance with the puck. Brown going for it. Comes to L'Esperance. He's hit. Up the wall. Now to Dykart. McIver, right side, Gibbs. Now Dykart, a shot, stopped in the rebound. L'Esperance jamming away at it. He gets taken down. And And are they taking one? Looks like the ref's going to take. Dykart is going to go to the box. So Warriors with 2 seconds left. It's going to be a cross check on Carson Dykart. And Brennan Brown's going to the box too. And Klapik and Brown look like they're going to get offsetting minor penalties. So Warriors are now going to have we're going to play 4-on-4 for 2 minutes, and the Warriors will have a $140 of power play time in that second period. So Carson Dykart, 2 minutes for cross check with 2 seconds left. We're going to have a face-off in the Moose Jaw end. Gibbs, McIver, Franks, and Osberg are out there. Osberg's going to take the draw. And Osberg's just going to lie on it. And that's going to do it here for period number 2. And after 40, it is a tie, 1-1 hockey game. We're going to play 4-on-4 to start the third for 1 minute and 58 seconds. And then the Warriors will get 1 minute and 40 seconds of power play time to start that period, or to after the 4-on-4 has been played. Jonas Everson, the lone goal scorer in that period for Regina. That was a power play marker, his 5th power play goal of the playoffs and his 10th goal. So we are tied at 1 after 40 here at the Cooperators Arena. My name is JD Houghton. We're going to take a short break and be back with second period action shortly. Hey everybody, JD Houghton back with you inside the Cooperators Arena to get you ready for this third period, which is brought to you by Extreme Hockey in Regina, proud supporter of Moose Jaw Winmar AAA Warriors. And after 40, we are tied at 1. Regina was the only team to get a goal in that second period. It was Jonah Severson with his 10th of the playoffs and his 5th on the power play as Regina finally was able to strike on the man advantage with their first of this hockey game, and they tied it at 1. Moose Jaw got a late power play, a 4-minute knee call to Jonah Severson, but Carson Dykart with 2 seconds left, he got called for cross-checking, which negated most of that power play. So we're going to play 4-on-4 for 1:58, and then the Warriors are going to get 1:38 of power play time after that. And Luke McKechnie brings his team out onto the ice. And we are moments away from this third and potentially final period to get underway. And things are going to open up here, playing 4-on-4. Taylor Tabashniak out on the ice for Regina. And Dykart Brown going into the penalty box. Still waiting for Cruz Klapik and Jonah Severson to make their way to the penalty box, and it will be Sayers, Osberg, Gibbs, and Franks on the 4-on-4. Schultz and Ulmer are out there for the forwards for Regina. And Gibbs and Schultz out there to take this draw. Puck is dropped and we are underway. And Gibbs brings it in. And Tabashniak is going to play it over to Eli Johnson. Johnson behind his own net. Looking up ice. And he's going to far side pass. Now Mansway misses that. Pass back. Johnson, right side of his goaltender. Now he collects it behind his net. He's going to break it out. Schultz ripping through the middle. And Sayers trying to slow him down. And that's going to go past Ryan Gibbs. A little too far for him. Mansway back. Near side Ulmer. And Ulmer leaves it for Schultz. Maddox Schultz gets around Ryan Gibbs. Schultz into the middle, shoots, and that's blocked by Franks. Schultz still has it below the goal line. Now over Johnston in there. Ulmer's taken down. And Sayers. Now the Warriors 4-on-3. Now 3-on-3. Sayers over to Johnston. He shoots, and that's wide of the net for Maxon Johnston. Here's Boston Tate. Almost lost the puck. And that's going to go down. McKechnie is going to play it far side boards. It's going to be grabbed. And that's poked forward by Park. Good work there by Carson Park, poking that out of the feet of Cooper Bratton. And Park edged out, and he gets tripped in the corner. No call. And Park on. Bratton finds Tate. Now near side, Gardner in front of his own bench. Brings it over the Warriors' blue line. Serkan. And it will be Merrick McIver with the puck. McIver up to Park. Park shoots into the glove there of Tabashniak. And he's going to hold on. 12 seconds of power, or a 4-on-4 left. And then the Warriors, 1:40 of power play time. And it will be Gibbs, Fiesel, Namath, and McIver. Brown's probably going to come out. Dykart, is going to come out and probably join them on the power play. McIver, left side, shoots. That's pad safe. Johnson collects the rebound through the middle to Bichard. Bichard, hard on the puck. And he's going to lose it. Merrick McIver has it, and he's going to shovel that back. Warriors on the power play, 1:35. Now on the Moose Jaw Carpenter Floor and Home power play. Charlie Namath on it. Namath over his own blue line. Passes it back to Ryan Gibbs. He's going to bring it in. Get past Mansway. Gibbs. Nice work. Has it behind the net. Now that cross-seam pass off the stick. And Namath. Now Bichard with a breakaway. Ryan Gibbs. Bichard all by himself. Bad save by Luke McKechnie. as Bichard was robbed on the short-handed breakaway. 1 minute left on this power play. Gibbs over to Dykart. And Carson Dykart for L'Esperance. Down to Dykart. Still has it near side. Shoved there by Johnson. And now Nagel. Nagel with it. Gage Nagel. Still with the puck. He's going to go for round two. In front, next off a stick and swatted away by Tabashniak in front of the net. L'Esperance to Dykart. Over to Nagel, one-timer, and that's wide. Net is off, though. And we got 29 seconds of power play time left for the Warriors. And Brendan Brown comes out of the box. Merrick McIver, Carson Park, Gage Nagel, and Kieran Osberg now out there. Warriors looking to score and take a 2-1 lead. 16:51 left in this third period. And we're still a 1-1 hockey game. Nagel going to take the draw. And that faceoff's one. Tate is just going to rim that all the way around. Park racing for it. And Klapik. His pass taken away by Brown. Now to Park. Park in the middle, a shot, and that's wide. Park is able to get the puck back. Osberg. Now Park still has it. Down low to Nagel. Nagel. Left side. Walks out. One-timer by Brown. Osberg over the net. Says he had it. And that went off the netting. Osberg had a good look near side, and he ripped that over the net. Wow. 1 second left on this power play for Moose Jaw. Maybe holding that stick a little too tight for Kieran Osberg, but Warriors got 1 second of power play time left. Looking to win this draw. Schultz and Serkan, the forwards. Brown, Gibbs, Osberg, Hockness, and Franks out there. And off the draw, Schultz kicks it to Bratton. Osberg trying to take it away from him. Bratton through his seam to Schultz, now near side to Serkan. His pass off Gibbs, and Tate just rips that into the Moose Jaw zone. And McKechnie's just going to glove that. 16-10, the penalty has expired to Jonas Severson. Imagine Warriors would have loved to have that full 4 minute of power play time, but unfortunate. 16-10 remaining in this hockey game. Hockness to Franks, near side Gibbs. His pass cut off by Serkan. And now Schultz going for it. Schultz has it right circle. Nice move. In front. Severson whacking away at it. And Brown's able to shovel it far side corner. And that's going to go high off the glass. And it's going to hit the trusses. And we're going to have a face-off back in the Moose Jaw end with 15:47 remaining. What a hockey game here today, folks. And Johnston, Sayers, Franks, Osberg, and L'Esperance. That's going to be shoveled. And Johnston, a 2-on-1 here. Max and Johnston over to Osberg. Little too hot to handle. And Serkan gets it down the ice, still has it, drops it for Schultz. Schultz back to Serkan off his stick, and Wade Franks with it. Franks loses the puck, and that's offside on Regina. So Hudson Sayers now back behind his goaltender. Sayers, quick pass up to Osberg off his stick, and now Johnston. Over L'Esperance to Johnston, and it's going to roll down to Tabashniak. 4:56 into this third period. We're still tied at 1. Thule, Pennell, Brown, Namath, and Hudek. Bichard takes the draw. Warriors win it. Namath trying to center it in front. Gonna be chipped up. Ulmer knocked down. And now here's Brown, right side. Brown leaves it for Namath. Namath, he shoots, stop with the pad. The right pad of Now Brown able to keep that puck in. And that's taken away Bichard. Bichard trying to get around Hudek, and he loses the puck. And now Hudek up the boards. Good work there by Tyler Hudek. Puck still jammed. Pennell grabs it now. And Noah Thule dumps that in. Brown going after it. Johnson on it. Eli Johnson below the goal line. And Johnson, left side of Tabashniak. Off the boards, Bowen has it. Now Severson has to come back as he blocked that dumping attempt. Severson over, and Nagel had his pocket pick. And now here's Wade Franks. Dumps that into the near side corner. Severson hits him. Over to Clark. And now Fiesel. Almost able to take that away from Dundas. Dundas, far side corner. Severson there now. And that's a sharp angle shot. And Dykart able to get it. His pass off the body of Severson. Severson out front. Dundas! That's blocked in front. Good work there by the Warriors. And now the puck's going to come out of the zone. 13:20 remaining, third period. Clark. D to Tate. Tate. And that's off the stick, they say, of Jonas Severson. Franks up the boards. Dykart slowed up. And it comes to Fiesel. Fiesel now to Sayers. Has Gibbs with him. Sayers drops it for Gibbs. And that's going to go all the way down the ice. Hudek racing for it. And that will be icing. 12:54 remaining, third period. And it's a 1-1 hockey game still, folks. Wow, Darwin by nerves. Oof. This is a tight hockey game. It's what people expected. Gibbs, Park, Osberg, Hudek, and McIver. Warriors going to win the draw. And Hudek. Osberg has it. Out front, and Park just couldn't get a stick on it, and Osberg almost able to get that in a good shooting lane. Now Gibbs with it. Up to Hudek. Hudek stops, waits. His shot goes down the wall. Gibbs. And now Park with it. And Hudek down the near side wall. Past the stick of Park. McIver comes in. Down to Park. To Osberg. Gibbs near side corner. Ryan Gibbs. Has Bratton on him. Gibbs still with it. Good work. Now Hudek. In front, that's tipped. And Gibbs on the backhand had Tabashniak beat. And he fanned on that one, and that's going to go all the way down the ice for icing, yes. So Pat C's cannot change. What a shift there, and Ryan Gibbs, a glorious opportunity to get his first of this series. And the puck just bounced on him. Face-off glove side of Tabashniak. Lesperance, Nagel, Brown, Hockness, and Namath. Warriors buzzing. Severson on the draw. Warriors looking to take advantage of a tired Pat Canadians line. And Young's going to replace Johnson. And Nagel on the draw. Brown wins it back. Hockness throws it down. Lesperance there. Keaton Lesperance with the puck. Has a man on him. Now he spins off. Puck's in some skates. Now Nagel comes in. And he's tied up by Lanigan. And that's going to be fired past the stick of Namath. And that's down the ice. That will be icing. So Regina still has to stay out there. Big chance here for the Warriors to take advantage. 11:38 remaining, third period. In a 1-1 hockey game. Brown opened the scoring in the first period. Jonas Severson tied it in the second. No one scored yet in this third period. Nagel, Brown, Lesperance, Hockness, and Namath still out there. Severson on the draw. And Nagel near side is Severson on him. Brown now shovels it up. Puck still loose. Nagel has it tied up. Trying to get around Severson. And good battle here by the Warriors. Lanigan trying to get that puck. Severson. And that's going to be a penalty on Brennan Brown. So the Pat Canadians are going to go to the power play. I thought that was just a light nudge. So Brown's going to take the cross-checking call. So a big power penalty kill for the Warriors. They're 3 for 4 on the Water Vision pools and spas penalty kill. Are they taking him too? Yes, they are. Both of them are going to go. So Jonas Severson's going to sit along with Brennan Brown. No one gets a power play. I wonder if that was embellishment maybe. So Osberg, Frank, Sayers, Thule. And Maxon Johnston's going to head out there. And it will be Schultz. Going to take the draw against Thule. Noah Thule. That Regina's going to win the draw. It's going to come all the way around. Gardner just gets it out. Johnston with it. Johnston has a man on. And Osberg trying to get it. And Thule dumps it down. And Noah Thule with it. Johnston, good work. Kicks it over to Osberg. Now Sayers down low. Off the stick of Johnston. Man sway on him. Good work here by the Warriors. 10:35 remaining in this third period. Comes up the near side wall. Grabbed by Gardner. And almost poke check there by Franks. Mel now on it. Drops it for Johnson. And his sharp angle shot off the stick of a Warrior. Maddox Schultz with it. Grabbed by Dykart. Now Thule. Fanned on that clearing attempt. Mel. Far side coming in as Bratton. He can't take that puck. And Osberg down the ice. Grabbed by Tate as Dykart on him. Bratton. And that's just going to be, that's on McKechnie, and he's just going to grab that as the Warriors almost got caught on a bad change, but Regina couldn't get that stretch pass up to him. 10:05 remaining in this game, still 1-1. And Bichard's going to win it back. Grabbed there by Bratton, his long shot. That's off a stick. So I think we're going to have a face-off outside now. Draw's going to come in the neutral zone on Moose Jaw's side of center. Pennell, Gibbs. And Dykart with Hawkness and Namath. Bichard, Kinaz, Klapik up front for the Patsies. Namath to Pennell. That's going to be dumped down. Dykart battling, racing for that puck. Clark near or far side. Kinaz gets around Gibbs. Kinaz. Good work there by Hawkness. And that puck stopped in front of McKechnie by Namath. Near side pass for Gibbs. That's going in the far side corner. Dykart on Clark. Carson Dykart. Pennell trying to grab it. Dykart still with it. Good work here by Dykart. Now over to Hawkness, right circle. A shot, and that's blocked by Boston Tate. Now Dykart tried to shovel it on. Grabbed by Klapik, and he has Kinaz with him. Around Namath, and Klapik throws it in front. And now Osberg almost able to Kinaz. And his pass in front off a stick. Namath up to Fiesel. Drops it for Gibbs. Now Gibbs, a shot! Stopped there by Tabashniak. And he's going to hold on with 8:52 remaining, third period. Brown and Severson coming out of the box, and Brown's going to go out there with Fiesel and Nagel. Hudek and McIver for Moose Jaw. Schultz going to take the draw against Brown, and Schultz going to win it back. Johnson Has Fiesel on him. Eli Johnson. Good work there by Max Fiesel. Brown back to Nagel. And Johnson. That goes off a skate. Now Schultz with Serkan. Over to Serkan. And that's going to be a penalty on Moose Jaw. So Regina's going to go to a power play with 8:31 remaining. Interference call. That'll be Gage Nagel going to the box. So Regina with a power play goal already this afternoon is going to go to their 5th power play of the afternoon. Warriors 3 for 4 on the Moose Jaw Carpa one or the Water Vision Pools and Spas penalty kill. Big PK here for Moose Jaw. It will be Thule, Hudek, Johnston, and Frank Schultz on the draw. Thule's going to get waved out. Johnston is going to come out. Schultz, Severson, Mells, Johnson, and Serkan. And that's going to be one back. Severson to Serkan. Now Johnson. He's going to roll to the middle. Over to Schultz. Schultz. He shoots, and that's blocked. And Serkan. Grabbed there by Johnston, and that's going to go down the ice. Schultz passes over to Johnson. And now Max and Johnston. Good work. He's able to. And Johnston is going to get that out. What a PK. What an effort. 1:30 left in this Water Vision Pools and Spas penalty kill. Osberg off his stick and down the ice. Brown, now Osberg, Sayers, and Namath. Johnson. And that's going to go down the ice. Johnson, cross ice for Schultz. Now Sayers in a foot race. Not hard enough, Mel. Far near side boards. Osberg in there. Severson trying to dig it out. Severson up to Johnson. 50 seconds now remaining in this power play for Regina. Now Severson. He shoots, and that's wide of the net. Try to go through a screen. And now Schultz. Over to Severson. Now up top, Johnson. Johnson rolls to the middle. A shot off the stick of Brown and out of play. 36 seconds now left. Warriors are going to change up their penalty killers. Hudek, Frank, Thule, and Johnston back out there. What a penalty kill. What a penalty kill for Max and Johnston to start that Regina power play. 7:07 remaining in this third period. 36 left. And Franks hit hard, double teamed. Now trying to get that puck. Schultz with Serkan, Severson still out there. Johnson up high. Johnson down to back. And that one-timer to Schultz. Fanned on it now. Hudek trying to get to it. Serkan right point. 15 seconds left. Johnson down to Severson. Severson tried to shovel it down. And Schultz, a sharp angle, scores! Maddox Schultz at the end of the power play is able to get his team up 2-1. 6:39 remaining. And now we have a stanchion that broke. And there's going to be a stoppage of play here. 6:39 left. The stanchion came off. And they're just putting her back on now. And the Warriors will have a little bit of a break here. What a great penalty kill. And it just snuck short side there of Luke McKechnie, who's been solid here for his team. Warriors knew coming in that they couldn't take penalties against Regina, and they were almost able to get that one killed off. But unfortunately, right at the end of it, I believe Maddox Schultz was able to put it home. And that's for him. It's going to be his 9th of the playoffs, 8th on the power play. And it looks like they got the stanchion back on. So the Warriors, 6:39 remaining, third period in a 2-1 hockey game. Moose Jaw's looking for the equalizer with 6:39 left. Gibbs, Dykart, L'Esperance, Namath, and McIver out there. Bichard, Lanigan, and Dundas. And off the draw, Dundas. It's going to be grabbed by Bichard. Bichard trying to, good work there by Namath. And up top to Johnson. Johnson, a shot! And McKechnie's down. Bichard out front, McIver. Up the boards to L'Esperance. Near side to Gibbs. That's off his skate. And Dykart's going to beat out the icing. In front to Gibbs, and he's just going to double back. And L'Esperance couldn't take that puck. Now Johnson. Flip that in. McKechnie plays it. Stopped there by Lanigan. Dundas. He's hit behind the net still. Puck still loose. Now Dundas has it. Near side corner. Lanigan. And puck still. No one has it. And McKechnie is going to stop that puck. And we got 5:39 remaining in this hockey game. Regina just took the lead with Maddox Schultz's 9th of the playoffs. And 8th on the power play. So Franks back to Sayers. Sayers cross ice to Franks. And that's going to go to Park off his stick. And now to Bashniak high off the glass. Mel there. Park able to hold it in. Park to Nagel. Nagel. That's going to be poked off his stick. Now Franks near side Sayers. And it comes to Tate. Mel. Back to Bratton, and he has to double back. Now over to Tate. And Sayers coming in, able to poke it off the stick of Mel, but it comes to Tate. Over to Bratton, 4:55 remaining. That's going to go off the stick of Serkant. Severson out there with Serkant. Franks, Sayers, Gibbs, Park, and Brown. Wade Franks. That's going to go off the skate of Gibbs, and that will be icing on Moose Jaw with 4:36 remaining in this hockey game. Warriors looking to get the equalizer. Brennan Brown scored in the opening period to give Moose Jaw a 1-0 lead. And Warriors forced to have a face-off in their own zone after that icing. Severson and Brown going to take it. Shoveled back, Sayers with it now. Has Ulmer on him. That's off the glass. Gibbs. No icing. Gibbs on it against Mansway. Ryan Gibbs with it. And Mansway. Nice moves. Has the puck near side now. Dane Mansway to Ulmer. Ulmer has the puck off his stick, but he's able to get it back. Cuts back near side. Ulmer. Now Tate, left side. Down low. Off a stanchion, and L'Esperance had that puck go between his legs. McIver throws it in the middle. Warriors trying to go get it. Johnson has L'Esperance on him. Good work there by Keaton L'Esperance. His pass out in front off the skate there of Serkant. And now Severson with it. He's just going to float that in, and glove by McKechnie with 3:39 left in this hockey game. Warriors looking to tie it. And Dykart, Namath, Franks, Thule, and Fiesel. And Franks right side. Now Namath with it. Up to Thule. In the middle. Max Fiesel. Couldn't get it by Tate. Comes to Bratton. Cooper Bratton. Over to Tate. And that's going to go down the ice. Will it be icing? No. McKechnie plays it to Namath. 3:10 remaining in this game. Warriors down a goal. Franks in the middle. That's grabbed by Bouchard. Trying to split the D. A shot off the post. And Bratton. That's going to be off the stick of Thule, and Franks brings it in. Now Fiesel. His shot stopped by Tabashniak. 2:50 remaining in this game. Warriors, though, do have an offensive zone faceoff upcoming. McIver, Sayers, Brown, Gibbs, and Osberg. Gibbs, Brown, Osberg, Sayers, McIver. Schultz just going to take the draw against Ryan Gibbs. Off the draw. It's going to be grabbed by Mansway. Now a 3-on-2 for Regina. Poked ahead. Good stick there by Hudson Sayers. And now over to Brown with Gibbs and McIver. Brown a shot. And the rebound. Put wide. And that's going to be thrown down the ice. That will be icing with 2:27 left in this game. Will head coach Trevor Weisgerber pull the goalie. And Luke McKechnie is going to come out of the nets. We're going to play 6-on-5 with 2:27 left. Brown, Osberg, Gibbs, L'Esperance, Sayers, and McIver. And Osberg battling for it. Johnson in there. Going to come to Brown. Klapik off the glass. McIver back for it. Sayers has Klapik on him. Back to McIver. McIver through the middle. Now left side to L'Esperance. Has Mel there. L'Esperance still with the puck, and that's going to be a penalty on Eli Johnson. Warriors still. No offside. McIver to Gibbs. He shoots, and that's over the net. And McIver. Gibbs with it. Over to Osberg, and finally touched by Regina. Warriors are going to have a power play here. That's going to be a boarding call on Eli Johnson. So the Warriors are going to be 6-on-4 here with $1:32 left. Haven't scored on the power play here today. Looking to get their first power play goal, which will tie this hockey game. And Moose Jaw's going to take a timeout. So Brennan Brown got the Warriors on the board. 5.5 minutes left in the first period. And it stood until Jonas Severson on the power play was able to, in the second period, get this game tied at 1. And then Maddox Schultz, also on the power play, gave Regina a 2-1 lead heading in to this last 1:35 of this hockey game. Warriors are going to be 6-on-4. Big moment here for Moose Jaw. In front of a packed house at the Cooperators Arena. Game 2 will be in Assiniboia on Tuesday night. 7 o'clock puck drop. And Moose Jaw's looking to tie this game and force overtime. Gibbs, Fiesel, L'Esperance, Sayers, Brown, and Osberg out there. And it will be Severson, Bouchard, Mansway, and Tate. Big moment in this hockey game. 1:32 seconds left. And on the draw, it's going to be grabbed by L'Esperance. Now to Osberg. Backdoor, and Fiesel fanned on it. Brown's able to keep it in, though. Over to Gibbs. Now Sayers leaves it for Gibbs. Gibbs in front. The puck was loose momentarily, and Tabashniak covers up. 1:14 remaining in this game. Warriors still 6-on-4. Max Fiesel, a glorious chance, a one-timer, and he whiffed on it. Brown, L'Esperance, Fiesel, Osberg, Gibbs, and Sayers out there. Severson comes off. Schultz will come on to take this draw against Brennan Brown. On the draw, and we're going to redo it. 1:13 remaining, and they're going to ask to put that 1 second back up. Because there was 1:14 left. Every second matters now. And there it goes, back on. $1:14 left in this hockey game. And Osberg gets it back to Sayers. Sayers, left side for Gibbs. Gibbs, back to Sayers. Left circle, one-timer, and a big save by Tabashniak and a centering pass. Gibbs, shoot, Osberg, that's blocked. What mayhem in front of Taylor Tabashniak. Gibbs, right circle, a shot, and that's stopped. Trying to go high blocker. Sayers to Fiesel, now to Gibbs. Gibbs, back to Fiesel. Now Sayers, trying to go back door. And that's off the stick of Tate. 29 seconds left. Comes out. And no icing. Warriors, 20 seconds left. Gibbs picks it up in front of his own net. One last rush for the Warriors. Gibbs brings it in for Brown. Cross ice, that's blocked. Gibbs still has it. Gibbs in front. And Osberg on the back end. He shoots, that's wide. 3 seconds left. And Lesperance off his stick, and the Regina Pat Canadians are going to win game 1, 2-1. Warriors unable to do it with the extra attacker. Had some good looks, and Regina will take game 1 on home ice by a score of 2-1. Moose Jaw close, just couldn't get that tying goal. And Regina will be winners here in game 1 of this league final. Game 2 goes into Assiniboia at Southland Co-op Center, 7 o'clock. Warriors will look to force a game 4 and tie this series. As Regina takes game 1, Brendan Brown with the lone goal for Moose Jaw in this hockey game, and the Warriors fall 2-1. So we'll be back on Tuesday for game 2 down in Assiniboia. My name is JD Houghton. Thank you all for tuning in here, and we'll see you on Sunday.